Welcome to the wild, wacky, and often weirdly wonderful world of business. Today, we're diving headfirst into some core concepts that make businesses tick. From the smallest startups to those massive corporations you can't help but know, we're talking about the kind of stuff they don't always teach you in school but definitely should. Like, ever wonder why some companies seem to run like well-oiled machines while others are, well, let's just say less so? We'll be exploring things like specialization, which is a fancy way of saying assigning the right people to the right jobs. We'll also unravel the mystery of organizational structures, because it turns out there are more ways to organize a company than there are flavors of ice cream. And finally, we'll tackle the big kahuna market needs, because let's be real, you can have the most amazing product in the world, but if nobody wants it, well, you get the picture. Alright, let's start with specialization, which, despite sounding like something you'd study in a lab, is actually a pretty straightforward idea. Imagine you're building a house. You wouldn't ask your electrician to install the plumbing, right? Or your plumber to frame the walls. That's specialization in a nutshell. Finding the people who are really good at specific tasks and letting them do their thing. Think about it. When people can focus on what they're best at, they get faster, more efficient, and way less likely to, say, accidentally wire your kitchen light to the garbage disposal. In the business world, this translates to happier employees, higher quality products or services, and a much smoother running operation overall. Plus, it allows businesses to scale up without everything falling apart. Because if everyone's a master of their domain, you can add more people and projects without throwing the whole system out of whack. So next time you're marveling at how quickly Amazon delivers your packages or how flawlessly your favorite app works, remember, there's a good chance specialization is playing a big role behind the scenes. So we've got our specialists, our experts in their fields, all ready to go. But how do you actually organize all that talent within a company? Well, that's where organizational structures come in. Think of it like the blueprint for a well-functioning business. There are a bunch of different models out there, each with its pros and cons, but today, we're focusing on one in particular process: departmentalization. This structure is all about efficiency, especially for businesses that deal with repetitive tasks. Imagine a factory producing thousands of identical widgets. With process departmentalization, you'd break down the manufacturing process into distinct stages like assembly, painting, and quality control, and then create separate departments for each one. This way, each department becomes super specialized in its specific task, kind of like our electrician and plumber from earlier. The beauty of this system is that it streamlines the entire workflow. Products move smoothly from one stage to the next, bottlenecks are minimized, and everyone knows exactly what they're responsible for. It's like a well-choreographed dance, only instead of pirouettes, you've got production quotas and efficiency reports. Now let's talk about markets and market needs, because even the most efficient, well-structured business won't survive if it's not meeting the needs of its customers. First things first, what exactly is a market? In simple terms, it's just a group of people who are interested in buying something. That something could be anything from toothpaste to tractors to, well, online business courses. Now within any given market you have market needs, which are essentially the wants and desires of the buyers. These needs can be as basic as needing food, shelter, and clothing, or as complex as wanting the latest smartphone, a sustainable wardrobe, or you guessed it, engaging and informative business content. Understanding these needs is absolutely crucial for businesses. It's like trying to solve a puzzle without all the pieces. If you don't know what your customers want, how can you create products and services they'll actually buy? So, how do businesses go about figuring out what their customers actually need? Well, it's not about magic, though it sometimes feels that way. It's about gathering information and, more importantly, listening. Businesses have a whole arsenal of tools at their disposal, from market research and surveys to social media analytics and good old-fashioned customer feedback. And yes, that means paying attention to those online reviews, both good and bad. One of the biggest mistakes businesses make is assuming they know what their customers want without actually asking them. It's like trying to plan a surprise party and guessing all the guests' favorite foods, decorations, and music. Chances are, you're gonna miss the mark on at least a few things. By actively listening to their customers, businesses can gain invaluable insights into their preferences, pain points, and aspirations. This allows them to create products and services that truly resonate with their target audience. leading to happier customers and, ultimately, a more successful business. So, there you have it. A crash course in some essential business concepts. We've covered specialization, organizational structures, and the ever-important market needs. Hopefully, you've picked up a few new insights that will help you better understand the inner workings of the business world. Remember, whether you're an aspiring entrepreneur, a seasoned business professional, or just someone who likes to know how things work, understanding these concepts can give you a serious leg up. Because in the complex and constantly evolving world of business, knowledge is power. Thanks for joining us. Stay tuned for more quizzes and insights into the world of business.